Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Legends of Aria, and today I am on my Tamer Mage. So I thought I would mess around today. It's a casual Monday, don't really have any specific plans with my character besides to kill things with my Wyvern, hopefully get some Beast Mastery gains. So it's not the most optimal way to gain Beast Mastery, but gaining Beast Mastery the most optimal way with 4 grizzly bears is super extremely boring. I don't do boring things. I like to just do fun stuff, and if I get tired of doing things like the 4 grizzly bears, I've only done it a few times to get skill, but to me it's just not fun. So I'm going to probably mess around with my Wyvern, try to go kill some high-end mobs, and see if that gets me some Beast Mastery. So I think I'm pretty much all geared up, kind of ready to head out. Alright, pretty much. Take the quick way to the Mage Tower. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. See if I can get back in time. Oh, I did it. Forgot to put the rune away. I was able to go back and forth twice. That's interesting, but somebody asking me a bunch of questions. Just please don't kill me, guys. The Chaos guys have killed me before. At least their group of Reds have, which is all part of the game. But I like to give people info, especially if they ask about taming. Oh, look, it's Lord Caius. Really? You're gonna do that, right? Really? Well, that was the first time Ice Blocked has worked out the way I want it. No, dude. I didn't want any of that stuff. So that's why I got Ice Block with this character, for that exact reason. I didn't think the dude was going to stand there and try to kill me, though. That was pretty interesting. So a solo red dude, that kind of took me by surprise. I was expecting him to have other people with him. Dude, my wyvern for donked him. So I got jumped by 2 archers as well. And the 2 archer guys, they killed me, but then my wyvern killed one of them. I was able to get off 1 ice bolt or whatever, which slowed down the guy. Oh, come on, you stubborn thing. Hey, Chew Tempo, it's going really well, man. I really need to work on my taming so my wyvern listens to me more often. I got so tired of taming. I never want to really do it ever again. I've gained a couple taming gains trying to get wyverns, and I'm like, well, I'm happy with that. I think if I lose this wyvern, I got to go get another one. Okay, leave him alone. Yeah, so I had a red just try to kill me, and my dragon dunked him. I used ice block, and the dude didn't move. He just stood there, and my wyvern just munched him. It was a guy from KOS, the derp crew. So definitely one person has a hard time, I think, killing me, especially when I use that ice block. Ouch. Yeah, I know he's ignoring me. Alright, so the main reason why I came all this way, so I think there's mobs up here that will give my wyvern beast mastery gains, and so it's basically the only reason why I came all the way up here. So I think these give me Beast Mastery gains. What's up, Mando? So I had one of KOS guys attack me in the Oasis, and I ice blocked, and my Wyvern dunked him. I let him take his shit back, though. He had like a plus 2 set of leather, or whatever. I mean, why not? I mean, the problem for me in this game is that it doesn't really seem worth fighting for. I mean, yeah, I could have took his loot, but it doesn't really... It's not like he had extra loot. Oh, this guy from KOS tried to attack me, and I ice blocked, and my Wyvern dunked him. I let him take his stuff too. I mean, I looked at his loot. I looked at it. I don't want it. See, that's why I'm so much better though than them, right? I mean, in a sense, that's the way I feel. This character I'm playing is the super nice guy. What was his name? I can't remember, but once I'm done with the video, we can watch it again. I'll post the video or the highlight. So I don't really know how fast these guys spawn. Oh, my Wyvern's fucking hurt though. These guys hit so hard. So I think Mendo, this is my last Wyvern too, I think. Hey, Def Set, it's going well, man. How are things with you? Nice. Yeah, daylight savings was a little funky today for me. I don't know if everybody else here in the chat has that where they are. Not everybody practices the daylight savings shit. But it's kind of nice to get off, a little light outside. Definitely it's springtime. That's for sure. Oh, you can cut their heads off? That's weird. You know, I don't know, DefSet. Somebody told me that there is a unique mob up here. But I've never seen it up here before, and I don't know if this is the spot for it. The reason why I'm up here is because these guys are hard enough to where I think it'll give my Wyvern Beast Mastery, or I'll get Beast Mastery gains. So that's the main reason I'm doing it. And on top of that, I don't know if it'll be worth it because the amount of healing I gotta do. So my big lizard won't listen, very similar to Ultima, when you didn't have a high enough taming or animal lore, I guess. The Wyvern would not listen to you and leave. So based off my skill, he's a little stubborn. Undead Executioner. So the other thing is that this place kicks my Wyvern's asses so hard. Let's see, what's my ginseng count? It's already half gone. It just kicks ass all over my Wyvern. Big Gilly. Hey, Big Gilly, do you know if any rare mob spawns up in this area? Yeah, I hope pets get a little more loving, but I hope they get diversifying, not really OP. I mean, I think the Wyvern's a little OP. I think they're basing some of the mobs on the OP level of the Wyvern, which makes them kind of impossible for players. Maseroni, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the raid. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I noticed, is it daylight savings? You started your stream earlier today. I was super busy at work. I was going to jump in and say hi, but I noticed you started a little early. You're like waiting to go live. Like, God darn it. Just go live. So this is not that bad of a silver spot. And I don't think I can stay for very long. That's the problem. I like that when I move and my character stays meditating. I don't know what happens sometimes. There it is. I gained 1 Beast Mastery gain while being here. Nice. That's all I could ask for is just 1 gain. So 89.2 Beast Mastery. Am I permanently, like, focused? That's crazy. It must be like a bug or something, because... Oh, it's a nice bug. Yeah, I never noticed it before, so... Let's see, how much ginseng do I got left? I got 29 left. That's really not that much left, so... Here's another good bug. And bury the ruin and it doesn't get buried. Undead Slayer Saber. Check that out, dude. It works on like liches and all that shit. Here's a couple other Slayers I picked up along the way, I think. Greater, oh yeah, greater arachnid slayer. It's not very often you find a greater slayer, so. Yeah. So I think DefSet they did have a date on there. I think March 20th or something like that, and I think it was just a placeholder. And then they said spring. And so here's the other thing too. They're on a bi-weekly update schedule. So they're supposed to post another update on the 14th or something like that. So the 14th, there will be probably a patch, I'm assuming. And then the 28th will be their next date that they're going to be doing a patch. And then after that, it's some other time. So it'll be April already. I don't know. For me at this point, pushing it back is not going to do any better. I mean, people are going to either like the game or they're not going to like the game, you know? But pushing it back, I mean, if they push back the Frozen Tundra expansion as well as the Steam release, because they're supposed to coincide or be together, I could see that happening. How many Slayer weapons do I have so far? So, if I add these 4 more to my collection... I have 34 Slayer weapons. And add 4 more, I have 38. 38 Slayer weapons. Not very common do you find a greater Slayer in there. Yeah, DefSet. And you know what? you're not really missing out in a sense. In a sense that everybody's like, oh, all the good properties are gone. A lot of people have kind of left the game. Properties have switched hands. There were some good houses up for sale. Some good houses probably crumbled and fell and they lost all their stuff. I mean, it's just the ebb and flow of the game. So, you know, there is opportunity still when you come into the game. And again, the game's not a race and it's an experience. So I think that eventually when it does launch on Steam and coinciding with the new content, there's going to be some cool things to do, that's for sure. Oh, thanks, Fluter. It's my Burton beanie I wear snowboarding. It's a little chilly here still in Cali. So I'm in a jacket and my beanie to keep me warm. Alright, so what's my situation? Ooh, a stamina pot. Let's save that. Oh yeah, I got a fish. So fishing in the wintertime is super rough right now in California. Just fishing in general is really tough during the winter months. And if you can go out and you can get one fish, it would be pretty good. So I ended up landing one largemouth bass. It was like a 17-incher. It was pretty decent. I don't have my phone on me or I'd show you. But I got to get out. I have a nice Hobie pedal kayak, so I got out on the water. Was able to paddle around. I did some trolling for some striped bass, nothing. Marked a few fish on my graph, got one to commit, and then I pushed up the channel in my kayak up to the bridge and didn't see anything. So then I turned around and came back. So, and it's pretty cool. I got a fish finder on my kayak and everything. So the water temperature was like 52 degrees, which is still pretty cold. But fish are going to start moving. Things are going to start happening here soon. It's going to be fun. And then ocean season opens. So I go kayak fishing in the ocean with my Outback, and I go troll for salmon too as well. So ocean season's opening soon, and then salmon season's going to be here. True tempo. You're the man, dude. Thanks for the donation. The biggest largemouth I've ever caught was about 24.5 inches, and it was 7 pounds. So I haven't made it to the 10-pounder club yet. So I live in Mendocino County. So I am about 2 hours north of San Francisco. So I think San Diego is about... Is it 4 hours from San Francisco? So it's like 6 hours away to get to San Diego. Yeah, that surfing spot, Mavericks. I've never surfed there, but I believe that's what you're talking about. So the place I go ocean fishing, Fluter, is called Albion. And so I'm out there, Fort Bragg, Mendocino, Casper, that whole coastline right there. Yeah, I know. It's not Albion Online. It's Albion. If you search for Albion, California, it's a really cool place. They got this really awesome bridge. All right, what was I doing? So that was a little uneventful. I did get one Beast Mastery game, so... let's see. What else should I do? I feel this kind of like going crazy. Maybe I'll go check out a couple spawns, places that are really popular right now. See if we get any action here. Oh, look. Somebody is here, and they just got the captain. And they must have left. Ouch. +3 necklace. So unfortunately, this place doesn't have strong enough mobs, I think, to give me beast mastery. So Fluter, I don't surf, but I have surfed. I still have my surf suit. I don't have a surfboard. So when I was in high school, I was out on the coast, and I did make an attempt to surf. I wouldn't consider myself an expert. I got up a couple times. I love the ocean. So, and, you know, I think if we would have had better places out here, I mean, Mavericks I hear is phenomenal, but we really didn't have, out here on the coast, it's pretty burly most of the time. And there isn't really like a phenomenal spot where you can always go. And it's fucking cold. So with all those factors, and I only lived out on the coast for a couple of years, probably the reason why. So I think I went out like almost every chance I could, but that was still not enough, and I could only really go to my local places. So I think most of the time I went to a place called Virgin Creek. So snowboarding, I've gone probably 6 or 7 times, and then but each time let's say I've gone 4 times, but each time I've gone for like 2 or 3 days straight. So, and I got my own snowboard, and I got all my own gear and stuff, but it's so expensive to drive up to the hills and go snowboarding and take my wife and my kid. It gets really expensive. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love being on the water. I love the ocean is awesome. Surfing and snowboarding I would do them on a heartbeat. If somebody was like, come snowboarding with me, I'd be like, fuck yeah, we're going snowboarding. I mean, yeah, I love, it's crazy. I love playing computers and I love being indoor and playing games, but if I had a choice, I'd be outside. No, I've never been to Big Sur, but the Lost Coast. I think Big Sur is in Lost Coast, isn't it? And I've been out to Usul Beach and then also Shelter Cove. I've gone kayak fishing in Shelter Cove. Those places are phenomenal. Not enough room for that object. What did I put in there? I put a potion? Alright, so I was smart. I cleaned out my jewelry container. I had, like, this thing was just full of jewelry, so I moved it to the bank. It's just taking up way too much space in my house. What is my wyvern doing? Oh, rat. Alright, let's go to a popular PK spot. My Cerloni. You notice much difference? I always expect to get donked when I go here. It's just an expectation that I'm going to die. So, onward forward to my death. So these guys give my guy Beast Mastery too. Especially the named guy, the Beholder, when he spawns. Well, being a Tamer and also doing... oh shit. So being a Tamer and a treasure map hunter, I've probably been to 80% of the current map. Dude, those things just eat my wyvern alive. Yeah, the gazers are cool. So, Fluter, I was just there this morning killing the guards. I don't know where the rare guy spawns. So earlier today I was just there. That's the first thing I did on the stream, is I went to the ruins of the Artificer. I think it's Artificer, not Sacrificer. Liar! No, at the beginning of the stream, Fluter. So about 40 minutes ago, that's what I was doing. A nice big joint with some coffee does sound good. So Fluter, where does that named guy spawn up there? Is that at the those guards? Is it one of those guards that's a named guard? Oh, medical weed? Yeah, that's where I got. So it looked like it was a throne room. Yeah, so there was four guards. I killed the four guards several times. So I think I killed them I probably well, I stayed there till I really couldn't stay there anymore. And I'll try it again. Um yeah, I've never seen it either, but I'll keep trying. I mean, maybe it's just one of those rare ones. How many times have you seen the Beholder? I've only seen him twice. Both times, or first one time it was I went there and he was there, and then one time I did a round where I killed all three and then he instantly spawned. Oh, you can get achievement when you kill it. So these are the achievements right here. So boss kill. Cultist King. Cultist Emancipator. That's super interesting. Yeah, so most of the time those named mobs will drop like a furniture crate or an artifact crate. And possibly books. Yeah, so there are some exclusive items that the tree drops, which is that slime leather. And I think there's a vendor up here that has some slime leather on it. That painting right there, the Lady Tiffany. I'm not sure where that comes out of, but I want it. And I don't want to pay 20 gold for it, though. That's the only painting I think I don't have. I'd pay 10 gold for it. So it goes sitting right here. Is my head still sitting here? Right there. There's my head. The Lady Tiffany is 20 gold, yeah. So here's that slime armor that comes off the tree. This merchant is wearing a full set. It's called slime encrusted leather leggings. But the thing is like they don't even have any armor class. They're leather leggings with no armor. I mean, maybe they just have regular leather armor. They don't have any bonuses. I don't know why you'd wear it. Well, with the one beast mastery gain I got today in the hour of playing, trying to fight high-level mobs, I think that was kind of... I don't know, it kind of sucks, but... I kind of refuse to, like, go get the 4 bears and fight things that are lame, because it's, I don't know, it's just lame. It seems like I could do missions and probably get about the same. So I gotta find something that I can fight with my wyvern, but I don't gotta heal it so fast. Because the gazers, they fadonk my wyvern. So do those honor guards. It's hard for me to keep up with my mana. I find like I'm always out of mana or whatever. So maybe if the ogres are a little easier, I can do those, the stomping missions or whatever. Alright folks, I think I'm going to keep my stream short and sweet today. I wait about an hour. I try to keep them about 1 to 2 hour long. I'm starving, Marvin. I got food waiting for me. And it's Monday. So, yeah, the ogres do hit hard. But the ones on the missions, Fluter, the ones on the missions, they're called, they're not called ogres. They're called bugbears. So the bugbears don't hit as hard as the ogres, even though they're the same model. But anyway, DefSet, thanks, man. I appreciate everyone being here. Thanks for chatting it up. Thanks for supporting this stream. True Tempo, thanks for the donation. You're awesome. And as always, you guys keep on gaming, and we'll see you next time.